when it comes to talk. So the principle is very similar. And when we're doing the form, in Qigong we don't have application, training. Only we did it once in Christmas. There's no application we teach in the Qigong. But we concentrate on the forms because more concentrates, more healthy you get. Because every movement we do, the sword, the tassel, it works for the whole body. Anything you use the whole body, do it right and enjoyable, you're healthier. But when you use the whole body, not feel good, there's something wrong. Like you're doing wrong position. And you using too much on the upper body, and then using too much force, imbalance. That's why how people get damaged. But still can be healed. Go back, crooked nail, slowly make it straight. But once it's straight, still not as good as the never have crooked nail. But it's still better. So. And the form teaches us how to use the body, how enjoying, finish, you feel great. That's the form. That's what forms about. And then when we talk about fighting style, then think about the attitude. What kind of attitude? So you hold the sword. This is also important. The balance. And then not just about chopping. There's a flow along. Everything come along. So you effortless. Not about just cut, chop, slash, and then flick, whatever. You're just a technique. Everything it flow along like big piece of movement. That's Chinese form. Also, it's not about how flexible, how difficult you are, because everybody condition different. If you treat the form as a competition, that's a sad thing. Everyone is different. So the younger, the flexible guys will always win. Then it's not the purpose for the form. The ancestor create those things is for train the body. Sometimes more simple movement and more effective. More complicated, at the end might damages the body. So flow, form to flow, make it flow. And use the whole body. And then if you're really interested about the martial art, you think about what's the meaning of this? Now with the tassel, it's so complicated. When you use on fighting, it's very hard. So, and because you need to think about the tassel. So generally, fighting sword will not use that long tassel because it's so inconvenient. Except you're so good, or just a tassel with the iron tassel. So that is different. But it's a training the softness and the hardness together. So then it's really challenging coordination and the little balance. The balance is quite important. So everything you want to think about, then you want to think about the application, then you work it out each one. They have meaning behind. But once you get the tassel, it can be more like a training for health-wise as well. And then you have forms, you have the application, but some martial art you see, they only have application. It's no form. Application, block, punch, block, punch, block, punch. What do you think? At the end, it damages your body. Because you only concentrate on the application. You get a partner, boom, throw down. But all the time you're doing is using, you're thinking about how to attack the opponent, how to use that skill, but at the same time, you use too much, do too much without a form to balance your whole body, at the end will overuse the body. I've seen a lot of martial art like that, using just on the application, this technique, that technique. So, and then we change your grading, and then more technique, and then another technique. But when it comes to use, you see all these people, at the end, it's so much back problem, knees problem, because just technique, because without form. Form's more important than the application. But when we study martial art, we need the application. Application shouldn't do too much. Yeah, do too much will overuse it, overuse the body. So if you just do the form, you never harm yourself. And then if you injure yourself, you do the form and balance yourself. Balance all the things and also heal your body.